Hello, world. It's a beautiful summer morning on Monday, June 8th, 2020. I got a chance to go out for a run this morning. It was quite cool. It was definitely an open the windows kind of night. The devotional for today is entitled, The Same God, written by Kenneth Samuel. And Kenneth based his devotion on Psalm 29, verse 7 and verse 11 in the New Living Translation. The voice of the Lord strikes with bolts of lightning. The Lord blesses people with peace. And Kenneth writes, the elderly mother of one of our church trustees is one of the sweetest people you could ever meet. She's truly a venerable soul, not just because of age, but because of a wise character that inspires so many. In the decades I've known her, she has exuded warmth and goodwill. Some time ago, gun laws in Georgia required our church officers to post signs at our entrances stating that firearms were prohibited except for designated security personnel. In a trustee meeting where the signs were being discussed, the daughter of that demure elderly woman stated, "Well, I'll have to inform my mother that she can no longer pack her pistol in her purse when she comes to church anymore." "You're joking," I said. "Oh, no," she responded. "That sweet little lady we all love has been a licensed gun carrier ever since I've known her, and believe me, she knows how to use it." Since that day, I've often thought about how to reconcile the sweet, venerable woman I'd come to know with the intrepid gun-toting woman her daughter revealed her to be, and concluded that my images of her might be conflicted, but the woman herself is the same woman she's always been. Sometimes it's hard for us to reconcile the God who shatters the earth in bolts of lightning with the God whose eye is on the sparrow. In days of volatility, we are tempted to desperately search for God's strike or for God's comfort. But we should know that the God of our tsunami is also the God of our strength. And Kenneth's prayer. God, you disrupt our calm. Continue to be our peace. Amen. Well, a couple of things strike me in this devotional. One is, has to do with people who after years of knowing them, come out and tell us that they're gay or they're lesbian or trans or whatever. And we've known them for years. We love them. And the only thing that's changed is they told us the truth about themselves. And how often do we, if we're honest with ourselves, do we think of them differently? The reality is they're the exact same person they've always been. It's just our perception that's changed. The other thing that strikes me about this devotional too is the image of God causing bad things, and I struggle with that myself. I don't believe God causes anything that causes pain. God is there for us and with us to get us through whatever pain we might be struggling with. Bad things happen. Good things happen. It isn't necessarily God intervening in my mind. But the thing to remember is God is always there to comfort us, to challenge us, to be with us. God came to earth in human form in Jesus. Isn't that what we believe? Because God wanted a relationship, a closer relationship with us. Anyway, those are my thoughts. So it's probably a lot to chew on for today. So think about it, pray about it. What are your thoughts about God? What are your thoughts about your attitude towards people when you find out new things that you never knew about them? Does it change them? Or is it you that changed? Talk to you soon.